sovereignty, integrity, and pride. That's what is at stake between China and Taiwan. China insists its control over Taipei, while Taiwan refuses to budge against Beijing's oppression. But something sinister is in the works, a plan that might derail the small island nation into the clutches of China. Chinese President Xi Jinping is cooking something under the table, and Taiwan is right at the center. Jinping is reportedly preparing to use his upcoming meetings with US President Donald Trump to push for a historic change in US policy. From not supporting Taiwan's independence to formally opposing it. On paper, the difference may look like normal wordplay, but in geopolitics, semantics can decide wars. If Trump caves, America would shift from neutrality to actively siding with Beijing. For Xi, that would be nothing less than a holy grail, a symbolic victory, undercutting Taiwan's confidence while cementing his power at home. Trump, unlike his predecessors, has avoided making firm promises to defend Taiwan militarily. He believes pledging force would weaken his negotiating hand. Instead, he points to a personal assurance from Xi that China won't invade during his presidency, as Trump calls Beijing patient. But critics warn, patience is just a pressure cover, and Taipei is already feeling it. First, the US delayed military aid, and then denied Taiwan's president even a routine transit stop. The snub was so sharp, Lai cancelled his Latin America trip altogether. Washington insists the moves were about avoiding influence on Taiwan's domestic politics, but many see them as proof that Trump is soft-pedaling Taiwan to appease Beijing. Meanwhile, Chinese diplomats are unrelenting. Chinese diplomats and policy advisors are pressing their US counterparts to adopt language opposing Taiwanese independence, framing it as a necessary step for stability. But the real prize, a formal American rejection of Taiwan's future as a nation. For Xi, that would be a diplomatic coup and one step closer to his long-term dream, reunification. The Chinese see Trump's eagerness to strike a fair trade deal as the best opening to put forward its Taiwan agenda. However, only time will tell if Trump will throw Taiwan under the bus in order to woo Xi. America insists its one China policy hasn't changed. But Beijing's strategy is clear: push, pressure, and persist until Washington blinks. For Xi, every concession weakens Taiwan's trust in US backing. For Trump, the temptation is clear: trade security commitments for a deal. And for the rest of the world, the question looms: will the United States stand firm on Taiwan or tilt toward Beijing's red line?
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.